video game connection.
How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Ready yourself.
My pleasure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. I wonder what the plan is here. Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight? What are they thinking here? Perfect air-to-air. All right, let's see the damage here. Reads the overhead well and blocks. The jump in is denied. Player one needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Gets the jump in. Life lead is experiencing burnout. You better board up the window. Typhoon coming through. Player one can't afford this. It's there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Gets a buff in the meantime. Still very early in the round. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Gets scooped from down low. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. Knockdown, here comes the mix-up. Barely hanging on. They were baiting that the whole time? Life lead here, but it's just like the Big Chief taught you. This is going to hurt, and then some. Raging Typhoon! Dangerous range here. Can't this drive bring them back? Raw critical art? Yo, what's gonna happen? This can lead to some big damage. Player one can't use any drive move. Gotta blow them away. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold? Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Gets a buff in the meantime. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. All right, what's up now? Still slugging it out here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape. What a clutch side switch there. Now's the time to capitalize. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Gets the counter hit throw. Takes a trip. Teleport. Drive time. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Starts the party with a jump in. Medium kick. Medium kick hits. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Gets a buff in the meantime. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They may be planning to spin their drive gauge here. A quick breather. They exchange blows. Player one will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. And eats it. Are we going to see a comeback here? Very slick with the combo. They were baiting that the whole time? Player one is in a very good spot now. This is going to kill, no doubt about it. Did not miss the chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I can hear it.
Final round. Fight.
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chance. Busts up. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more juicy damage with that throw there. Dangerous range here.
Here we go.
Mixed hook. This is going to deal some big damage. Overhead, but it won't work. Parry connects. Here comes the corner pressure. Full drive. The stage is set for it, crowns them from above. Both absolute wall splat into the guardrail. Player one, burn out, but they might have a plan. Are you for real? Player one, made some smart moves there. Great game. It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Monster Obro hit. Akuma playing the hide-and-seek game. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. This range is where it gets interesting. You gotta utilize the reach of your move to bait out and attack. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. That's some big, juicy damage on that counter. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Let's see how they apply the corn, cleans up the round with a decisive drive impact. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Ops to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Gutsy play with the ground. Jumps in. Connects with the medium kick. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. Uses a target combo as a filler. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. Oh, what a rush! Burnout trigger. Very slick with the... Oh my God! They will choke it away. The super doesn't hit. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Anti-air in the clutch. Who's gonna take it? What now? Turning them inside out, up and down and out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Player two won out those close scuffles, but what's the plan this next round? Dives in. What are they doing? Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Blow heavy. Oh my God, did they just choke it away? A jump clutch, anti-air. The throw connects. Hits the button mat. Very connect. Juicy damage with that throw there. Amazing.
Here we go.
They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Player raw super art incoming. What were they thinking? Links sat on the meter until they got this super art. Looking to remove her from the senses with Empyrean's in. The drive impact doesn't work. Looking for a hole. Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? The drive's there. Can they snatch that last? The Houdini low block. Low heavy with authority. Player one had to work extra for that one. Plenty of highs and lows in that match.
Round one.
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold? Below. Fighters continue to check each other in the early going. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Downs it. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Reads them. With the life gap opening up, they need to use KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Goes air to air and takes their turn. Jump! Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Adds some damage and flair with the super. Knockdown and player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? needs to find a chance to knock them out of the air. They gotta be patches out the gauge right there. Snatches them with a sip of calamity. And we're gonna see Akuma when he really needs to. Takes them instantly to the... That was the highest I've ever seen one. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.